Mike Chebach, the founder of Cruising Krakow, was born in Krakow. He left Poland at an early age with the rest of the communist-era exodus and moved to Vancouver, Canada. Mike completed a degree in philosophy at the University of British Columbia, sold his car, and moved to the opposite end of the cultural spectrum, Spain. He worked in Barcelona, but after 3 years of beaches, sunshine, and sangria, returned to the city of his birth. Mike has been running Cruising Krakow since 2006. The firm offers bike and Segway tours for which roads are not necessary. You can blaze the trails, charge the open fields, and trek through the dirt. These off-road beasts have a wide base platform for maximum comfort, deep tread tires to traverse all sorts of terrain, and will go up to 20 kilometers per hour for about 20 kilometers. John Carter and Mike Chebach will be taking you for a tour around Krakow.
You got it.
Yeah. All right then, Michał. So, we seem to be coming into a sort of square marketplace. Where is this?
This is the Platz Nowy, meaning new square.
Uh-huh.
And as you can see, it's famous for its antique flea market. That's actually booming on Saturdays, but on the weekdays you can also find a few stalls open. And you can see there's a wide range of memorabilia, from old pictures to watches to almost anything you think of, even fruits and vegetables, medical equipment.
Okay, okay. And you've bought something from here before?
Yes, I have bought a old picture from the early 20th century of a partially nude lady from my bike office. What
Nice.
mechanic would not be complete without his own?
There is no garage complete without a half-naked lady.
At least in calendar format.
Okay then, let's have a look around the marketplace.
Kazimierz was once an independent town governed separately from Krakow until the late Middle Ages. Later, it became known as the Jewish quarter of the city and was finally transformed into a center for Krakow's beatnik bars and cafe culture. All that history makes for an awesome array of activities and sights. The town of Kazimierz Dolny is a one-of-a-kind place. It was not only a royal city and one of the largest inland trade ports during the Polish Golden Age, but also a real gem of Renaissance architecture, with its spectacular wooden villas, elegant arcades, and beautiful galleries. The urban superiority, eminence, wealth, and the rural coziness and down-home feeling of the country retreat were successfully balanced in the design and layout of the town.
All right then, Michał. So we're going to take a little stop for a bite to eat. Where are we now?
We're still on Platz Nowy New Square, but we're next to the Okrąglak, the round building, which originally was a Jewish butcher, a kosher butcher, but today it's famous for its zapiekanki.
Okay, what are your feelings about Zapiekanki?
Because the square is lined with bars and cafes, you're usually going to find a late night treat, either kebabs or zapiekanki. So pizza baguettes, pretty much.
Okay, okay. Why is Zapiekanki so popular in this district or generally?
The tradition's been going on for about 20 years of this spot, and even if you come Friday, Saturday, 3 a.m., there'll be a lineup all the way down to the street.
It's almost as if it's kind of all in the guidebooks and it's everywhere, so people are thinking it's the thing to eat, right?
For sure, and when you see people lined up, right, it makes other people want to see what the fuss is all about.
Right, okay then, okay. So generally down this list of, what are the general ingredients that you get in a zapiekanka?
Well, the normal zapiekanka is just cheese, onion, and mushroom. But
Right.
now, as you can see on the menu here, there's 36 different types, ranging from cranberry to sausage to olive to Mexican style, you name it, they'll put it on a pizza baguette.
But they've seen, it's kind of funny actually, because they put classic right at the bottom.
Right.
Almost as if classic was the least expensive, and they thought, Don't you worry about the classic. We'll just out of sight, out of your mind.
Well, you know, you can imagine after a few drinks, you're not going to be reading the whole menu, right?
Yeah, not all 36, no. All right then. So you don't stumble in here at 3 a.m. Starving for a Zapiekanka and
I tend not to know.
leave that to the tourists.
Not my diet.
Yeah, I completely understand. And so this is where a lot of people tend to gather because I guess there's quite a few sort of bars, etc. around here.
Every single building you see in the square is either a bar, nightclub, or restaurant.
Which is kind of funny because it doesn't even really feel like it. When you're here in the day, it's got a very kind of oldie worldy feel to it, and I can't even sort of picture it as like as a kind of night spot. But I guess it's kind of transformed when the sun goes down.
Exactly. That's one of the great things about this place is that it has such a different feel to it in the day as it does at night. And the only way to really see it is to experience it for yourself.
Yeah, right, okay. And it's just like these kind of buildings have this kind of slightly crumbly, falling apart nature to them. Are there any of your favourite bars located here at all?
Well, originally, like I said, this place was a shady area. You want to come out at night. But since the opening of Alchemy on the corner here, back in the early 80s, that was the first place that really changed or began the whole process of changing this area into what it is today. So it's all thanks to Alchemy or Alchemy or Alchemy in Polish, that this place is what it is today, in my opinion.
Ah, okay. And when did they open, roughly?
Early 80s. So today it's still rustic inside. All the tables are old. Usually, till recently, you still could be smoking in there. And then they also have a club down in the basement, so they do concerts and stuff. That's worth checking out.
Yeah, I think I have been there years ago. They seem to, and all the tables are made from the sort of sewing machines.
You're confusing that with another place right here in the square known as the Singer Bar. And yes, all the tables are from singing sewing machines.
That might be a reflection of a slightly blurred memory of being in this square. What's the significance then of having a table made from a sewing machine?
Somebody had a large collection. And,
Simple as that.
Why not continue it by putting a drink on it?
All right, fair enough then. Right, let's get a Zapiekanka.
I think it's ready to go.
Oh, there it is.
Proszę bardzo.
Dziękuję.
Dziękujemy.
Okay, so let's see what it's like then.
Careful, you don't get any in your jacket.